We're going to be playing Binding of Isaac. Again, I have all the characters unlocked, including all of the tainted ones, so we have a lot to work with. Right now, we're going to start with Isaac and start doing a couple runs. So, if you don't know, Isaac is a game where it's a roguelike, where you use your tears to fight off enemies. It sounds terrible. There's a lot of gross and creepy things in this game, but we're gonna get through it. I do highly recommend this game. I do have all the DLCs and everything else involved, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. If there's any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to talk about things and answer things as I go to make it the best experience as possible and just to make sure everybody's following along. Right now, I'm going to reset my room until I get an item room in the first one, just so we can make sure we get a decent... I could have stopped the books, but... I want to see if we can get a decent item to start with. Come on, there we go. Now that one is not a decent item. So that one uses your money to deal damage. Mystery item. Egg tears. I mean, honestly, those might not be the worst, but we're gonna keep going. There was those books again. But all the maps are randomly generated and all the items are too. Random, buddy. He's pretty good. We're gonna keep him. Now this stone guy can't actually hurt me. He's just here to make my life annoying. So the real enemies here are just the flies. And as soon as they're dead, he goes away and the rooms will open up for us. Now the burning basement is not the most fun place to start in. Some of the enemies can be really hard. So a lot of the enemies are going to be set on fire and things like that, and it can be very difficult. But I want Random Buddy, so we're gonna suffer through it for him. I can get this one to pop. Okay, now these ones are a lot less scary to deal with. Oh, he loves me. And we got that heart back. Back up. See, like, these enemies are on fire as well. And normally you don't have to deal with those. And a lot of them can be a bit more aggressive than they normally would. Oh, the background noise is too loud now? Okay, we can fix that. That should be a lot better. I'm sorry, my cat's about to walk in front of my face, so I might do weird things. Okay, it should be a lot better. Let me know. I need to get all the kinks worked out. Come on out. Stop hiding. Come here. Come here. Well, before we had no audio at all. There we go. Before we didn't have any audio, and now the audio is too loud. But it should be a lot better. Ow. I honestly didn't expect to kill him that fast. I know he exploded, but... Yeah, little friend. Yeah, just let me know if there's anything else that needs to be changed. I don't know why I started having problems all of a sudden. Like, we didn't have any issues while streaming Phasmo. I turned it down quite a bit. Does it need to be turned back up now? Sorry, I don't know why I get so angry when I do that. Okay. But thank you guys for the help. It's like every day my settings get messed up. Oh, health down. Oh, thank you. I needed that. And honestly, like, I am new to the OBS system, but I don't know why it keeps messing it up every single day. I don't think I found the item room. I think I'm just here now. But every single day it is, I have to reset the settings, and it's kind of getting frustrating. And I'm sure it's just an error on my part. I like that the little ball fell in love with me and chased him down. Okay, there's some health deal. Let's go sell our soul to the devil. We've already been giving up health. Might as well take some damage up. Become an angry little guy. Why not share our love with all of the devil and get rid of all of our hearts? Just so we can get into BDSM. Oh, I know what they're all supposed to be at. I just assume that all my settings are correct, and then they're not. But I think I might try to look through them earlier than I do, just to make sure everything is, because when I look at the readings, they're always working. But just because it's all working for me doesn't mean it's all working for you guys. So unless I physically, like, do a recording and listen to it, I don't know what you guys hear. Ow. Oh, this is terrible. You know what? I don't want to be in here. I'm leaving. That was just a terrible room. Can I drop a soul heart in here? It says there is one, and it confuses me. Unless I'm just blind. Or it's underneath one of you. You know what? I don't need it that bad. I'll go die in a different room. Not to you. Okay, let's go over here. Yeah, but every day, like, the readings show normal, and all, like, the audio looks like it's working, and everything looks like it's working, and then it's just not. But I can't tell unless I record it, or if maybe there's a different way I can, that I can figure out in the future, but we're still new, so. But I think we're good now. I mean, frequently, the only issue we have is with mic audio and with game audio, so as long as I check those two in the future, we should be good. But we're good to stream the rest of the allotted time tonight. And I don't think we'll have any more issues. We generally don't. This room's only scary. I don't think I've ever had a room similar to this before. Ow. We do so much damage, but I need to get some lucky and get some soul hearts. Which I play a lot of characters that only use soul hearts frequent. Oh, and there's fucking one right there. God damn it. Ugh. So sidetracked. Messy friend. We're not gonna keep him. No, but thank you guys very much for your feedback and making sure that we can get everything recorded the best we can. Now this is an interesting one. Why don't we play with it? So it changes all my attacks into like the Monstro charge burst. They do a lot of damage, but of course it has a very slow fire rate, at least for right now. But when combined with other things, it should be very good. These meats, they're angrier than normal since they're burned. Of course, all the items I like are always in the burning basements. Can I get half a heart from this fire? What about this one? But like, I watched the video from yesterday, and when we played Hollow Knight, and everything was fine. So I don't know how, when I changed nothing, that it can get messed up. You know what I mean? Because I have not done anything in OBS since the stream yesterday, and it's still messed up. It still got messed up. Which is just frustrating. But we got it all going good now, and I was really hoping I could get that one with it. We got it all good now, and we can enjoy the rest of the stream and relax and play some Isaac. Okay. Got the item room. I'm doing good on health. And you're a tank, and I don't like you. His running is annoying. He just is charging off screen. He does it so much. Now they have all of like the Apocalypse Horsemen, and I don't mind most of them, but this one is a pain. Especially with these. I can do that too. You're not the only one that can go, yeah. Yeah. This is much better. Much better for me now that you're not charging away. Yeah. And we got some more health, so that's good. That helps us a lot. Now the cube of meat is going to either deal damage if it touches enemies, which is good for enemies that run at you, or it will block projectile shots, which is also good. It'll save your life a lot. Now here's a secret rock. Of course, that's what you are. Why wouldn't you be? Excuse me, excuse me. Now we can get this half a heart. Wanted to check in there for any soul hearts. Ooh, I almost went through that spike door up top. Yeah, but because of the issues we had, it is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream for at least the viewers. Since there was definitely like 40 minutes of gameplay, but I just didn't want to keep it since it didn't have any audio, and because of my beautiful sultry voice, no one noticed. Oh yes, I can be Monstro. and have a baby. Yes, we are the Monstros. Did you see the resemblance? He's just like his father. This is actually going to be awesome. This is going to be great. I love this already. Because it's just me, but small. And our time is... He's charged up before I am. Puff your cheeks. Get ready for battle. We can rain down hell. They can't stop us now. Now that we're both Monstro. This is awesome. I'm enjoying this. We have become strong. We have become Monstro. There we go. I'm just kind of waiting for him to flop around back to me. Let's go. The Duke of Flies. Well, Duke, you are no match for the Monstros. The Monstro family. No match. Your flies cannot touch us in our greatness. Now, I don't even know what works good with Monstro's Lung, but we're going to find out. Damage up and HP, and we're going to go sell our soul to the devil. Or not. I don't like either of those items. The one does more damage to, like, shooting them in the back, and it causes them to bleed. But I also would have had to buy the shovel to get over there, and that's not really worth 2 hearts for... Ow! 2 hearts for some mediocre items. Everything's explosive in here, and I don't like it. So I gotta stay far away from them, otherwise they'll blow up like that first one did. No, but I'd love, like, a single stream where OBS is nice to me. I have, like, the settings aren't messed up, and we can just start going, and I get the mic figured out, and the tracking figured out, and everything's good the whole time. And that'll just come with experience, of course. But I think I'm just gonna give myself a little bit more prep time before stream. Because I do a lot, like, I do my cooking and things like right before stream, so I generally, like, the 5 minutes before the stream is the only time I really look through everything. But again, it's hard to tell if all my readings are normal, but I need to just go through every time I stream into all of the settings to make sure they're all okay for that particular stream. Which isn't that much of a hassle. I want the content to be good. Oh, yes! Now we shoot faster. And they go through rocks. I think they're just mine, not his, but it's better than nothing. I'm an angry, puffy ghost. Now these things are... They fall into piles of meat, you just couldn't tell because I slaughtered them too quickly. And then they can resurrect if you don't kill them. So when there's a bunch of them, it can be very hard to get rid of all of them. Okay. I thought you were gonna stop firing, but no. Why would you do that? What's up with all the horsemen? Just getting... We're gonna have so many orbitals. Because certain bosses... Sometimes bosses only drop certain... certain items. Like, certain bosses will either drop this item or this item. Like, I do believe the horsemen can only drop orbitals. Like the cube of meat. Okay, he's almost dead. The flies and the sludge are kind of slowing me down. There it is. Yep, another cube of meat, and that's just going to combine with mine. So now my cube of meat shoots things. Now, it's a little bit of a hike. But I want to go down for that half a heart. That half a heart could save me in the future. I'm going to grab it, and then I'm going to go all the way back up and get shot by those spitty rocks right before the boss room. Nope, we're good, we're good. Now, time to go down. Okay. No, but so far, this is probably the first good run we had. It's okay. None of those runs from the last video were any good. Don't worry. No one missed anything important. And no, you can't see it. It's gone forever. I've killed it. I've killed it dead. There was a lot of issues. Everything was broken, even though I just streamed yesterday. Oh boy. Okay, everybody calm down. Calm down. Calm down. We'll take care of you one at a time. Damn it, I did not mean to move into the spikes. It's okay, it gave me my health back. I don't think anybody means to take damage in this game. Most of the time. Sometimes you definitely mean to. Ugh. Ugh, he came at... Ugh! But again, this is hard mode. So it is obviously a little bit more difficult than the normal gameplay. Well, you came close to my face. I don't have a key for that door. Oh, guess we're gonna go rummage around until we find one. Angry fires! So the red fires will shoot tears at you. So you want to kill those immediately. Now, I can shoot over rocks now. I can't get into the shop because I don't have a bomb. There's this chest over here that I can... Well, drugs. Tears up, finally, a good pill. All the pills today have been really teaching me to trying is the key word, to not do drugs. And I refuse to listen. So we're going to keep taking the pills because sometimes it's good things. So now I can actually shoot over objects. And that's going to help us out a lot. Can I get a key? More drugs. Bad guess. Okay. Well, I refuse to leave until we have acquired a key. Now, I'm going to just pick this up. Or at least tried to. Because I really don't want to miss an item room. Like, we don't get into the shop. I mean, we don't have a ton of money anyway. Just gotta keep firing at them. Holding the line. Maybe if I move up a little bit. This room's not bad, it just takes a while. It's real easy to get hit once or twice. Now, if we could get some more, like, damage up and things like that. Like, it's been going good. Like, the items are no issue this time. I cannot complain at all. I would love if they'd give me a key. But I cannot complain of... Ugh. They're cornering me. I can't complain about the items at all. They've been really nice with the bombs, too, but they need to give a key. Thank you, thank you. Now, I could use some more money. Let me go in here. Well, that's my money, so I'm not going to blow that up, but No! I kicked it! I kicked it and killed it when I didn't even mean to. Well, there goes my savings. Now it's just time to work our way back. So that was the donation box. That is money that I put in and save and store up on. But you can also blow it up to get a little bit of money on runs that you really, really want things. For some reason, which Zodiac are you? All stats up. I mean, I do believe I get a little bigger, which I don't like. But, I mean, Capricorn's nice. We do more damage, we shoot faster, everything went up. Now, we don't have... Oh, we do have another key. We can go in the shop. Now that we have money. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this. And now, when I do drugs, the good drugs. Look at that. Look, we just had to get a medical degree to do drugs correctly. I could have bought that pill, but I would rather have the key since we're really struggling for keys. I got really messed up with where I was. I expected to come in from above. So those are dealt with. But our damage is really high. I mean, this is a good run. We got a lot of health, a lot of damage, and a lot of potential to survive in the lower floors so far. Now this is just more HP, which, I mean, we can't complain about. But so far, this is going great. I'm very happy. Okay. Let me get my charges up. Once getting... Ah! Now these I can only kill by killing the hearts, and the masks can't be destroyed. These are angry Cubones that throw their bones at you. Which, they have a pretty decent range and fire rate, so they can be a little bit hard to deal with at times. It really depends on what else is in the room. These are the things that, see, they fall over into clumps of meat. Man, I look beautiful, don't I? I look great. The pinnacle of sexiest man alive. That and my baby that is attached to my face. So we can actually get in here. Now this isn't great, but it might actually help us get some angel rooms, since we haven't taken any deals yet from angel or devil. I need to not get hit on a floor to make it better, to get good odds, and I just have not. Normally I really don't, but for some reason coming back to the game so far I've struggled. I generally only get hit like once or twice, but that's enough to knock it all the way down. But I'm not certain. I don't remember exactly what the rosary beads do. But I still have 50-50 on Angel Room and Devil Room. So I may, if those odds don't go down, this could be a very crazy run. But again, there's a lot of items and it's been a while, so I don't remember everything. Especially with all the DLC items. You are awful. But no, I'm getting hit and it's not going down, so it must keep me at 50-50. Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen a gold troll bomb before. So it just keeps detonating. But I can use it to get all these things, which is awesome. Now, whenever you destroy a soul fire, the blue ones, they have a chance to give you soul hearts. And we're not hurting on health, but you know, more health is never a bad thing. No, didn't get them. I'm very excited about this run. We are taking our time, so we're not going to go for any, like, the major bosses, since a lot of them require you to be down by a certain time. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Calm down. We can talk this out. Although, this room is pretty awful. Handleable, but still bad. I don't know why I just sat there and took it. That was on me. But we at least have some keys now. And it's been really nice to us in health. I mean, I can't complain about anything we've gotten. Now, if I had flight, this room would be awesome. But I do not. For some reason, in my brain, these little guys were... More drugs. Now I'm a little guy. I'm a little terrible child doctor. For some reason, those stone guys in my brain were the stagnant rocks that shoot things at you, and then it jumped at me. Now, these might be annoying. I would be best to just go around here. Shoot my spectral tears at him. There we go. Here's the boss. Did I get my item room yet? I did. Okay. Time to go in. Brownie. Black brownie. So now he's gonna leave yuckies around. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Calm down. Man, if I could just stop taking hits, we'd be doing great. But I am just taking everything to the face. Devil deal. I mean, we have a lot of health. Let's see what's in here. Now, okay, we could have more friends. You know what? You know what? We'll do 2 hearts to just completely cash in on buddies. Okay. Next floor. I could use some drugs. Now this is like the first major boss. And that would be Mother. So it's a boss where the doors open and attack you, as well as a giant foot coming down that tries to hit you as well, and it spawns enemies, so it is pretty rough. We do have the damage. I did sell some of my hearts, but we should have even more damage now. Oh, they're gonna break into the skellies, I forgot. We have to hit them twice, which with all my buddies isn't gonna be too much of a hassle. Here, I'm gonna use 2 keys and open this door. We got drugs, and at least for the rest of this floor. Bad gas. Ooh, we're even smaller now. And pheromones. I do believe this makes flies friendly towards me. I'm gonna be a little guy with a big spit. Now we're Stompy. Now we're a lion. So now we can just run over rocks. Rocks are no issue for us now. It's not my favorite item. It's more of a fun item instead of being good. Like, it can help you occasionally, but I wouldn't say it's the best item ever. Not even close. You know what? You know what? Oh, I thought there was a way to go this way. I don't care about that coin that much. I almost got hit by that. I almost ran right into it. Now, I can use some of my bombs here to get those out. Yeah, that room sucks. You gotta like trigger the spikes and get away from them. Well, this we can just hobble around here, break this rock, and just follow it around until we get all the coins. Plus, there's the shop right here. Now, I'm gonna take this pill. Speed up. That's not bad. And the rest of it's not super useful since we don't have an active item. I must knock my bomb away. Okay, that ends that problem. Now they're my friends. It's not a great pill, but I mean, it can help. You can turn the flies against them. Well, this room is not fun. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay. You just have to run into the corners here. Okay, we didn't take too many hits in there. Some of these rooms have been awful today. This one's not the worst, but I guess I'm gonna go all the way up and grab that full heart. We're not gonna be able to, we're not gonna leave after the boss, so it kind of like locks you in. I could break that skull and leave. So there's a little skull down here with an X on it. It'll give me a tarot card. This one here. Oh, actually, I think I can just... Yeah, okay, I can just break them by running over it. Whatever. We're going in here. Bad decisions. But here's your first major boss. So she drops her foot on the floor and also opens the doors and spawns minions. So it can be pretty rough. It's a lot to watch at once. Okay. It's going good. We got a lot of damage. And this is Blue Mom, so she's not very, like, footsie. She doesn't like to drop the feet a lot. Now, I don't think there's any reason for me to go outside. And with this damage, I think I'm going to go take the Polaroid. And this affects how deep you can go and what boss you fight later on. So that's when you make your first decision. The negative takes you down to fight Satan. And the Polaroid, which is the one I picked up, takes you down to fight Isaac. He's like it's like an angelic form of myself. Now that we're lower, and we're in the uterus levels, which I hate it. It's so fleshy and it's gross down here. We take full hearts of damage instead of half hearts. So it's going to be a lot more punishing when I get hit. Now I was really hoping for some fun items, and we've gotten some fun ones, but not like nothing that really combines well with the Monstro's lung, my actual attack. I mean, all the little buddies are fun. Now this I can use to duplicate things. Well, this room isn't bad because I can just break everything. Oh, apparently that was a secret rock. They are really hard to see down here. Now this is Wrath. He just runs around and drops bombs. He's pretty easy. Okay, let's get on here. I'm gonna try my best not to get hit. Even less than before. Because it really hurts now. I stepped on a freaking... I really honestly hate Leo. Like, it's fun to be able to break the rocks, but I occasionally step on the ones that, like that have the explosives in them without paying attention, and then take unnecessary damage because of it. Get over here. Okay, that wasn't bad. Ow. Now I'm going to take the tick. So I can't remove that, and it's a trinket, but it is a very useful trinket. I believe it increases damage, but I also can't remove it except for special items. So on these floors, we're going to run into a lot of mini bosses as well. Like the ones that we fought way earlier. But of course, like, at least this time we're doing lots of damage, so they're not that hard. I'm not concerned about our damage. I am concerned about my health. Now, the pink poop hurts you if you touch it. And it does regenerate even if you break it. So I can show you here. So in a second, they will come back. So it makes them a very difficult hazard to deal with. Now we're even faster. It's getting to the point of where I'm getting hard to control. Just small and fast. Now I want this back. Ew, you guys are weird. Now I'm gonna readjust real quick. I kind of got into a position where my mic was kind of blocking a small portion of my screen, so whenever, like, there was tears there. So let me know if I'm harder to hear. But it was like, if there was tears there, I was getting hit by them. It was like in the bottom left of my screen. I have an idea. Just charge right through. Ugh, this boss. I don't know if I've ever heard what it sounds like. It sounded like so aggressive about it. Shut him off. Here's the boss. So this one's just gonna be a normal boss. Uh-oh. Skolix. Now him, you can only deal damage to him by, like, shooting his butt. The little flower. But at least we have, like, the burst spray. So it's a lot easier to hit him when he's out. Occasionally he'll stick it out by itself for an attack, and then that's your, like, best chance to do damage. But we didn't need that. So this, I think, would actually burn off the tick. But I want the tick. So, we're just gonna leave it. Okay, so this level, if we make it through, if we live, will be the next major boss called It Lives. And it's basically a giant heart that dangles from the ceiling and attacks you and spawns a couple of enemy waves. I don't think it's that bad once you get used to it, but... And you definitely, if you play this game, you definitely don't need to play it in hard mode. I just like to torture myself like that. Why? I don't know. Ow. But there's nothing in this game that, like, makes you play in hard mode. There's no reason other than if you want to or not. And I prefer a bit more of a challenge. Because at least when I'm warmed up, it's a lot easier. Poison touch and speed up. I am a quick little fucker. Ah! Oh god, no! No! Go away! Go away, Lampreys! Let me out of here. Wait, you guys aren't bad, but you got little friends helping. Little friends I can't kill. Ooh, bone heart. So if we can fill this, it'll be very useful. At least we can see our health on this floor. We're still doing good. We got some decent health. We got some decent, like, damage. And if I can get some health, I can multiply it using Jura. That sucked. Well, there goes the skull. I was kind of, like, pinned there. We just can't see our map. Ooh, I don't know. I only got 2 hits left in me. Since it takes full hearts. So if we can get some health, we're still looking good. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I know I gambled 2 of my hearts away, but just like, from me having slip-ups, it's crazy how fast all that health can change into nothing. Tears up. Now there's a chance. Ooh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it and make it into 2 hearts. Now there's a chance that this exists, and we can actually, I'm going to use my money on this machine because it can give us not only trinkets, but it has a chance for soul hearts as well. If I can stop running away from it. So I'm going to use the rest of my money. There's no shops down here, so it doesn't matter. If I can get lucky, I can get a couple soul hearts. Or it's just going to break immediately. That can happen too. Okay. Keep working up. No, I think we came from up. No, we came from here. I'm lost. There's a down here, though. It looks like we've also been in. But we don't have our map this one, so we kind of just gotta feel our way out. This room's awful. There's just a lot of red everywhere. Oh, we're back. See, if we didn't find those hearts, I'd be dead already. Oh, now I'd be very dead. Well, here's the boss, so we're gonna have to do the boss without taking any damage. I could have gone back for that half a heart, but it still wouldn't have, like, helped me. But this is It Lives. So he just dangles from the ceiling and does these crazy attacks. Okay, I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay yet. We're so close. Okay, we got it. We got it. We're barely alive. We're barely in it. But we are still in it. I can still leave here. And go after that half a heart. It was over here somewhere. We did it. We did it with one heart. I think we're at 1. We did it while being fucked up. Let's see if I can get some health out of that. No. Well, you just recharge my active item, which we still have not gotten one. But even, like, the floor spikes and things still do a full heart. And we have the Polaroid, so we have to take the way up. The way up to heaven, not the way down to hell. Okay. And of course, I can't see my map again. This is it. We're not making that far. This is a rough room already. Oh, okay. I lived through that room. You get to see one more. Ooh, 2 more. There's nothing in here. Okay. I was scared for no reason. But of course, like, the attack patterns of the enemies are getting so much harder down here. Now, this costs my life to use, so I'm gonna try blowing it up. Okay, it gave me something. That cost my life to use that. Ah, that goes with the rocks! I didn't see that spider there, honestly. Fuck your rocks. Okay. Now I have a lot of bombs. So there are secret rooms in this game. I'm gonna see if I can find one. That room felt like it could have it. I don't have my map, so it's gonna be a lot harder for me to tell. Okay, this one's it. I'm fucked at this room. How am I magically staying alive? I don't know. Don't ask. Maybe you guys know the answer of how I'm just living life on the edge. Got hit all those other times, but now in the area I should die, I'm just warmed up and fine. Could really use some health. I could have played on the slot machine, but I should have. Now these have homing tiers, so they will keep tracking me. I'm alive, but barely. Oh, now I really should have played the slot machine instead of blowing it up. These also have homing, apparently. You can tell they're homing because they're purple. Okay. Looking for magical rock. Magical rock to lead the way. Still living life on the edge. It's a holy skeleton. That's it. That's it. We tried. I'm majestic and magical, and that's how I lived? Possibly. But, like, that entire time, I was getting hit, and then when I should have died. Now, this is a crazy card. I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to go play one of the other characters, but this card makes it so when I get hurt, I do this. Now, personally, I don't like that item. I don't like this one. It's crazy suicidal. It's crazy. Whenever you get hit on accident, it just makes a mess. Oh, look, secret room. We'll go in here before I end it. I just wanted to show what this does. Now, Snowy loves it. She loves this thing more than anything, and I don't know why. She just loves to run into them and explode. And it works for her for some reason. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to play a fun little one called The Forgotten. Now, as you can see, that I have actually beaten quite a bit of stuff in here. So if we go, like, who's one of the more done ones? Azazel. So each one of these markers that is surrounded in red is a boss that I have beaten in hard mode, including the fringed bloody page around the end. So I have beaten quite a few of them. That's one of my more accomplished characters, as well as Bethany. So if you only cleared it in normal, if you look at the top right of this one, where it has a C that's not red, an outline, that means that I beat greed mode, but I did not beat greedier mode on this character. And that is a fun one that we might do later. But for now, we're going to start with this one. So I have beaten a lot of the bosses on different characters in hard mode. So this is a fun little guy. So instead of tears, I have this bone that I swing and I smack them with. And then I can also disconnect my soul from my body has its own health, and this one shoots tears. So this one's just, he's a lot of fun. So like this guy, like I just beat him to death now. Back! Back! No horny. Okay. But he can also, ooh, damage up, speed down. Well, I don't really need too much speed. So now I can just smack things, and it's just a lot of fun. I enjoy him a lot. Forgotten is a lot of fun. Like, but he still has the tears, just in the different mode. He starts with 2 bone hearts. But he can also get these, this one starts with spectral tears as well. So you can use both the ranged shots and the other one. But as you can see, there's a range to how far he can go. Like, this is the length. I have a leash. So in like this room, I can... It would be hard to beat them, so I can just fight them like this, suck it back in. I found pills and I ate them. Acid baby, he loves drugs, but so do we, so we're a match made in heaven. So occasionally he'll just make pills for you to take. Is Albedo out? No, I don't think the cat's out. Why? The kitten is supposed to be locked away forever, is she not? By forever, I mean like 2 weeks. So she's not supposed to have contact? Or am I doing things wrong? Was I misinformed? Am I torturing a child for no reason? Oh! No horny. No. Oh, I forgot that's what I say. Our kitten started going into heat. She won't anymore. We fixed that. She just got fixed today. But whenever she'd start doing the weird cat heat things, I'd scream at her, no horny, and then take a spray bottle and shoot her. Yeah, I was so confused when you brought that up. I was like, I thought the child was supposed to be locked away. I've into that thing. You guys can't touch the poop either, I see. Bad. Bad. I'm a baby skeleton. Normally, I wouldn't have kept this run just because of the acid baby's not very good at all. Unless you, like, have a PhD. But the Little Rock is... I like the Little Rock. The damage up as early is nice. Back! Back! I'm a baby! You can't touch my babiness. I'm too good for you. I love that it affects the character. Like, your items affect what you look like. I've always enjoyed that about this game. Come here! Woo! That almost touched me. Back! 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 I just love smacking them. When everything else is like tier related and this one I can just... Drugs! Full health, that would be great if I wasn't at full. But at least we know it's in this rotation. So now all pills are in every game. It's like you have like a certain pool of pills every game. Well, we don't want the toggle. So we'll take definitely the HP up and damage up. And the only health I can get in the Skelly form is bone hearts. So those do go away. So at least for this I can open that up if I need it. So if I lose a bone heart, it breaks, but it has more hits in it. Honestly, I find the concept of, like, a baby skeleton beating monsters with a giant bone is just hilarious. Oh, don't have any keys. Justice. I don't remember what you do. You're a bunch of random gobbledygook, right? Now we have a key. Not that there's anything in here for us to buy. Here, I'll try to re-roll. We got drugs, a Game Boy. We'll take this. Temperances. Is that a blood donation machine? Yeah. It's been a while. Back! Now, all I need to do is get more range and be smaller, and it'll be so much fun. Faster fire rate. Monstro, where were you when I needed you? Huh? Where was you when I needed you last game? You could have been there for me and my brother, but no. Now I'm gonna beat you to death. Been reincarnated as a skeleton. It's the next big anime coming out. You know, I make jokes about that, but I'm fairly certain there is one where they're reincarnated as a skeleton. Now, on this character, we don't want devil deals because we don't have a lot of health to gamble away. So it's better to skip it and increase our odds of an angel room, in my opinion. In my opinion. I don't know. Some people might like it. I do not. The caves. It's dark in here. And I almost ran up out of pure instinct and punched that explosive barrel with the bone. I don't know why. I was just like, I can break that. I can hit it. Now this is awful. Now I need to get those out of the way. I was just about to run up and smack the explosives. But at least, like, my skeleton form cannot take damage. And vice versa. They can't take damage when they're... Let me get rid of that, just in case. When they're not in that particular form. But my damage is actually really high to, like, one-shot a lot of things. Bat! 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 I need to get smaller and become more ridiculous. Oh, you're a big boy. Why are you so big? Or am I just small? Probably both. Oh, that was... I thought there was going to be more to that room. Still don't have a key. Ah! I knew after I screamed that what I had done. I knew after I had swung what I had done. I saw the explosive flies and saw nothing but blood. Nothing but violence. I do that a lot. In most games. Explosive enemies are bad for me.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. Where's that heart? Is a heart in here? Oh, I am not picking that up. Well, it's not like it matters, because bone hearts break anyway. I'm gonna teleport to the secret room. Oh no, a bloodshed. What happened to my eyes? I can smack it now, and it won't hurt me if I just come in here. I was hoping for a key. Ooh. Spiral ones are gonna suck. You've been a bad Diglett. Come here. Come here. Bad Digletts get the bone. So, like, right now, if I get hit, I lose my skull heart. But it also counts as more than just a normal heart. Okay, I think all the health was in the secret room. Yeah. Wow, I just went around that a million times, but we do have a key now, so now we can at least get the item room. Oh, wow. It's so good. Oh, God. Hi. Get out of here. So I can re-roll the enemies if I don't like them, but that's not exactly what I needed or what I wanted. Sometimes you don't need it, but you want it. It's a Gertie. I'm gonna beat you to death, Gertie. I'm gonna beat you with my baby bone. Ow. Stop bouncing around. Get out of here. Angel room? No, but we do have some more health. It's not really much on this floor for me, so I'll go down. Like, re-rolling the enemies can definitely help in a bad situation. Like some of those rooms where the enemies are just awful. It can save you from it. Now these, I'm not gonna run up and go attack those. I'll stay over here. Thank you. They charge at you. Ugh. 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 I got too close to that one. Yay, drugs. Range down. Well, that's not great. Welcome everybody. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Today we're playing Binding of Isaac. We've been having some pretty rough goes in some of these runs, but it's going pretty good now, as well as a couple technical issues. But thank you for coming. And thank you all for following. It is a lot of people, and I really appreciate it. But we are playing Binding of Isaac. We are playing in hard mode right now. So if it seems hard, it is. But this run's going pretty okay. We have a lot of fun items, and I think that's actually really good. But we're going to see how far we go. Today we're just playing for fun. Let's take a soul heart here. So we're not going after anybody specific, we're just playing. Seeing how far we can go and adjusting based off of what we get. But let's see. Okay, here's the boss. Mega Maw is kind of annoying. We have some decent damage. So we should be able to chew through him pretty quick. But its attacks can be pretty hard to dodge. Plus we can use our skeleton as a nice little shield in this corner. Speed and range up, not terrible. But thank you, Poison Type, for bringing us some new friends. I am quite new to streaming. If there's anything that anybody notices or any questions you want to ask me, go ahead. I think we debuted on November 13th of this year. So we did just get started. But I do stream every Monday through Thursday right now from 7 to 11 p.m. Ouch. No, no. Bad baby! Bad baby! Calm down. I'm sorry you're dead. Okay. But we don't have a ton of damage this run, so it's not the greatest. But we're making it work. We're tiny and we have a big bone, so it helps. Okay, we can actually get the burnt penny by just bypassing all the rocks with our flight ability. We can actually get items with the bone too, but it's kind of... I think I can smack these away. Hold on. No! No! Okay, I'm gonna stop that. There's a lot more of them in here than I thought there was. Hold on. How many of you are there? I'm gonna just slowly pick you off one at a time. I'm probably gonna start trying to fight in the spectral form a little bit more, since Since we do have a lot more health than we have bone hearts. I just kind of ran into that one. Okay. Get your ass over here. Stop hiding from me. Stop it! Okay. I don't like you guys. Okay, I gotta remember to fight in this one. Yeah, but we're just doing some random runs today. Seeing what we get. Tomorrow we'll be playing some more Hollow Knight. We did start that yesterday. So feel free to check that out and get caught up on that if you feel like dropping in at any point in time tomorrow. I do post everything on YouTube, so you can check it out there as well, just to stay tuned. Okay. We don't have a ton of health. It's okay. But I could use some more damage. When I start getting into the deeper bosses, it's going to start getting pretty rough if we don't get some damage here soon. We've mostly just gotten size down items and speed up, so we're just a small, fast skeleton. Okay. Luck down. Great, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the gifts you give me, little friend. Maybe I gotta take you off the drugs, Acid Baby. You're not really helping. It is concerning, actually. Oh, you're great. You're not gonna kill me at all, are you? I think I've fought this boss twice after a couple hundred hours in this game. I just never run into him. Ever. Stop it. But, like, my damage is just not great. Like, I have fast fire rate. Ugh. We have the fast fire rate, we have everything else we need. We just do not have damage, so it's gonna be a slow journey of hitting things. But right now, it's like hitting a rock with a toothpick. Like, something's happening. Oh, excuse me. My cat just walked in front of my model, so it might have an aneurysm. He's dying. Just slow. Can I hit you? Die. Ow. I am so fucked. He's gonna die, but we are not making it any further in this run. We're not making it any further. Yeah, I do have 4 cats, so they like to come and sit in front of my phone, which does all my models tracking. So sometimes my model will freeze up just because they love to run in front of it. I love the noise he makes. Like I said, like I said before, like I never really play with the sound on, or I play with my speakers, not my headset, so I never notice the little noises they make. Just so angry. Honestly, I have no idea how this run is continuing. Ow. There's blood on the floor. There's gotta be more in this room, right? Oh. Ah! Yep, they're in the ground. They're in the floor. They're like tremors. I just did the thing where I hit the exploding flies again just because I see an enemy and go whack it. I'd love to say I don't do that with the normal tiers, but I definitely do. Oh, this is it. Let's make you manageable. Much better, much better. Son of a bitch! Okay. So let's start it over. Okay. So why don't we play with the fun one, since we got a lot of people here. So I do have all of the tainted characters as well. So I think we should play with Tainted Bethany. So her ability is she creates like free items using hearts. She doesn't have, so right now I can use her ability and create like fake items. So the wisps are her items. So if one of the wisps gets destroyed by things running into it or by getting shot, I will lose the effects. But as long as they're alive, I get to keep the items that it makes, which is a lot of fun. You can get some real crazy stuff. Real crazy combinations without actually having anything. But on the downside, she has worse spawn rates for items because obviously she can make them herself. Oh, there's a little guy in the corner yet. Got excited, saw the item room. So like, we have the fortune cookie, which honestly is not good. But again, she can make her own items. So since she can't have real hearts, she can pick up like the normal hearts, and it gives her charges for her book to get more items. The wisps also double as like projectile protection, so like they do get hit, but they can also keep me from getting hit as well. So now I can make another one. So now I have piercing shots as long as I have that buddy. But that's more or less how she works. And the fortune cookie, it gives me fortunes but has the ability to give me more. Thank you very much. I love my model as well. But I've always wanted to have like a little fox model, and actually it's inspired from the game Summoner's Wars. In the game, one of the monsters has a like little kitsune fox that has a mask on him, and once I saw him, I always thought it would be a great idea to make it. So actually, I have my own psychic powers, as well as the ability to put on my own mask. So it is very great. So it's a combination between that and as well as, if you've ever played Genshin Impact, there's a character called Yaemiko, and she has some fan art of a very tiny cute fox form. So I kind of combined those two things with my love of like kitsunes and had this model made. But he's a lot of fun. I'm still working out the kinks of getting used to moving around a lot when I'm gaming. But we have a lot of fun extra effects built in as well, and emotions. I gotta remember to use them. Like upset, gloom, anger, and of course, being cute. But it is new to me to move around a lot when I game, so it does freeze up from time to time. One of my kitties is coming for a visit. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Hi, you're gonna kill my model, aren't you? We're a little busy. You can't get pets. Okay, I love you. How about I give you all kinds of love after the stream, huh? What? Are you gonna touch all the buttons on my keyboard now? One day it will obviously be easier if I am able to get a location where the cats can't get to. But, I don't know. I don't stream for that long in the day. They can live for a couple hours without me. Ow. They kind of have attachment issues. When did I get Ipecac? Oh, this will help. So Ipecac makes all of my tears into like ranged explosives, and I just used it, completely ignored what I got, and then blew myself up with it, since it can't hurt me unless I have a very specific item. But they're really good, but they're really hard to use without homing. Anything fun in here? Well, we're broke. I didn't pay attention to that. Doesn't matter if there's anything in there. There could be the best item in the game in there. I still can't afford it. Well, this one just seems like a puzzle room. Now, can I be cheeky? Yes, I can. But we're still working out the kinks of technical things of me learning how to use the streaming software and things like that. So some of the beginnings of my streams do have some issues for the first couple of minutes, and then we get it worked out. I would love like a Sacred Heart right now. If I could get Sacred Heart Wisp next, that'd be awesome. That'd be so much fun. Now, on this week Friday, my wife will be streaming with me. She is one of the moderators, Snowy. So she will be doing a fun stream with me. Where am I at? Okay, I've seen the boss already. And that'll be a lot of fun. We will be taking turns playing this. And I will be debuting a small add-on model for her as well. For when she streams with me. We'll do occasional ones. I can use High Priestess here. That was easy. Okay, let's see what we get. Jesus Juice. Because we were hurting in damage. Oh, co-op is coming. That would be fun. I know you can do like the weird form of co-op. Where you're the little... where you can take control of a familiar. Ah, that's gonna suck. My babies! No! You killed them! It's okay, we'll make more. Well, that's not gonna help. I can't have red hearts. I mean... let me eat this. Ow! I feel like the Ipecac is more dangerous to me right now than the enemies are. It's just flying so far away. It's hard to aim. Okay, so there's stuff in there if we need it. Go away. You leave my babies alone. What have they done to you? I lost a baby in that fight. Which one was it? Still have Ipecac. It looks like we lost Jesus Juice. Oh no, my damage. It hurts. I know one time, I would say one of the most insane runs of Isaac I've ever seen. Ow. Go away. Is one time Snowy. She had Ipecac. I think she was on Magdalene. She had Ipecac with the triple shot and like Sacred Heart, so they would just chase the enemies across the screen. We have nothing to do in here. You know what? You know what? Fight me! The only thing that sucks with Tainted Bethany is... ah! At any time, I can lose everything, especially with Ipecac trying to kill me all the time. I appreciate the damage, but... it's also trying to murder me regularly. I'm more worried about them than I am anything else. Yeah, but thank you so much for all the follows. I want to keep making content. It's been a dream of mine for quite a while. I do think it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately for myself, I am not a very healthy person. I'm very sickly, so I don't have the option of leaving my house a lot. So I thought that investing into some streaming equipment and slowly building it up would be very useful to me. So I am available a lot, so don't be surprised if I stream all the time. Eventually, once I get used to it. Currently I don't stream every day yet because I am not used to talking for like 4 hours straight without stop yet, so I can't do 7 days a week yet. Especially when I'm not used to talking very much at all. Oh. I'm paralyzed. Shots. Oh, great. Now they're faster ipecacs. Dr. Fetus is a lot of fun. Well, I made mistakes. My babies! They're so important to me. I think next round we're just gonna do some random. Ooh. Now we're big and gassy. Okay. At least, you know, we have some health back, I guess. Vasculus veins. Veritas veins, but I don't know why I did that. I just entered with violence. I still have no money. Man, it is so much fun to run around. Yeah, I just started Hollow Knight for the first time. I've played a lot of Isaac. Wish I knew where I was going. I've played a lot of Isaac before. Obviously. Like this is terrible. He's in my way. How do I deal with this? But I had saved Hollow Knight for a long time because I always intended on streaming for a very long time, and I'm a huge fan of like the Souls-like genre in general. So I've always wanted to play it, but I didn't want I wanted to go through my first time. Well, this could be a pain. How do I kill you? They were just circling me. I lost so many. I still have Ipecac though. But I always wanted to play it, and we're going through it pretty good. But I'm having a blast with it. I think we just got through a little bit of the fungal area in the first stream. I'll probably stream that. Oh, there goes, we're back to normal tiers. Right before the boss, too. I wonder if I could get a heart from these. Just for a new baby. This character's either cracked. Oh, yeah, there we go. This, Tainted Bethany is either cracked or a hassle. But we should be able to make it through this pretty easy. We're still doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, there goes the whiz. Stop touching them! Oh. Now we're just a sad fat clown. It's okay. An evil, sad fat clown. Honestly, I don't know how we're still going. It's gonna be a little bit harder with Ipecac gone and out of the picture unless I can, roll Brimstone or something. That might be useful later. Possibly. I'm not even certain what hit me there. I'm sure I just missed it. And then died to my gas. Yeah, Tainted Eve's clots are also children. They're all children. Anything that's small and follows you around are now your babies. We're lucky. And we're swallowing things. Okay, stop. Stop. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I know you're upset because you're horrific looking, but don't take it out on me. I already have social anxiety from being fat, and no one accepts me for being a clown. Mass poison, that's fun, actually. Do you like my gas? This character is so random. Most of the time in this character, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's happening, I just know that I'm winning. That's about it. She can be pretty hard to follow what all you have on. Especially since they're like getting you're making more and they're getting damaged constantly. Oh, it's just you? Okay, that was kind of unnecessary of me to do then. But the master room is just a nice little ad clearing one. Nice! Why is our fire rate so jacked? I don't know. Yeah, but thank you guys all that have stayed. I really appreciate it. It's really nice to have some more people to talk to. We generally have a couple in here, but like I said, still working. Oh God! Still working on building the community up. But we're gonna have a lot of fun here. I play a very big arrangement of games. I don't really have a genre I stick to. Keeps me from getting bored myself. But, like, I like the Soul series, Genshin, Rainbow. I don't play as much Call of Duty anymore as I used to. But I've always been the kind of person that will play pretty much everything. So I like to mix it up. But to start, I was just playing a lot of games like Hollow Knight and Isaac and Phasmophobia. Things that I really enjoy. Because I'd rather be known for playing and having fun other than like competitive. I used to play competitive in games I'm dead. This is it. A very long time ago, and it was just a lot of stress, so I just try not to do anything like that anymore. The Isaac community is really great. Well, I'm excited to see. Isaac is a lot of fun. At least I'm warmed up now. My first few games, I hadn't played Isaac in a couple, besides like I think a round or two in a couple of months, so I was really rough. No. Bad. Go away. Calm down. All my whisks are gone, so I don't do anything anymore. Need to calm down. Ah, there it is. That's it. Okay. Why don't we go and just hit random and see what we get. There's a couple of characters I've barely played at all, and a couple of them I've played a ton with. Oh, of course, it's the Lost. Why wouldn't it be? We have the Holy Mantle, at least. That's something. I love having one hit per room. That's great. But at least the devil deals are free. Well, we'll see how this one goes. You can't get me if I hide on the rocks. Haha. You can't hurt me if I'm here. Well, I mean you can, but we're just gonna pretend like you can't. Well, I have spiders that love me now. I love the Forgotten so much. Ah, it touched me! I hate the Lost. Like, sometimes I'll just go through this game and never get hit at all. Sometimes I will never get hit at all. And then other times I just run into everything. It's like, if there's something I can hurt myself on, I'm gonna do it. Especially when, like, earlier when I was, had Stompy and would just run over all the explosive rocks like they weren't gonna hurt me. You guys are a little bit overwhelming. I'm gonna need you to back off a little. Ah! I didn't see you. No, we need to make it through the first floor at least. You guys need to give me some room. Get some space. Get some help. Like, if you need affection, that's it. Nope. I hate the loss so much. The only fun thing is the free devil deals. No, he's easy as long as you don't get hit more than once. At least we have the Holy Mantle. I went through a lot of work to make that happen. Okay, we're almost done here. Oh, look at all this useful items we have. All this heart. So useful. The mantle breaking gives you war flashbacks. Well, I'm currently living it. I don't have the flashbacks yet. Ah! Okay. Hi. I'm gonna need you to stay away from me. I'm a fragile baby. See, like this time, I'm getting hit all the time, but at least it's free. Like, look, it's like nothing ever happened. I didn't get hit last room. There's no proof, besides the recording of me doing it. That's fine. Okay. At least you guys are easy, especially since I can... Oh, look at this free item. Friendly flies. Oh. I forgot, you don't shoot over things. What kind of a fly are you? I'm gonna keep you. All this damage we're outputting. Oh yeah. It'll only take 4 years to kill this boss. Oh, never mind, he's gonna make sure I don't get through him. Again, now I just need to not get hit ever again. And we're all okay. No. You stay over there. Okay, that's it. Yep. Ugh. The loss can be such a pain sometimes. Sometimes I go all the way down. I don't think I've even done very much with him. I doubt there's anything on him. Yeah, nothing. I haven't played with him at all. I mostly play with normal Bethany, and then Snowy plays with some of the other things. But there will be that... You dare. Okay. Now, Snowy plays this one the most, so I'm gonna try my best. We do share this and take turns, and again, I will be doing a fun stream of Isaac with her on Friday at 7. Come here. Like, I don't think Lilith's bad at all. You know what? Open the gates of hell, rain down the machine gun fire! Okay. That went better than I thought it was going to. Oh, wow. Man, I love this item. Uh-oh. Well, it's there. I get used to this one again. Normally I don't pick up that one. Well, the room's clear. You know, it could have been a damage item, but no, I can shoot diagonally. Useful, at least with Lilith, but not as a first item. I can just get angles on you. Get angles on you. You're almost done. You're almost done. Was that necessary? Well, Tears Up's gonna help. Yeah, I do believe you're right. I do think the lost dice is 30% chance to delete it instead of re-rolling it. I mean, it is helpful since there is quite a few items that are useless to the lost. So it is nice to at least have a chance to get rid of it, because you couldn't pick it up anyway, so like... I'm so bad at these. All these hours in this game, and I still struggle with these things. They always hit me. Mr. Rockman, you made that a lot harder than that needed to be. So did you. That was very unnecessary of you to move my tears away. Okay. We're not doing great. I could really use an item from this room. If hopefully it gives me a key, because I'm broke and keyless. Oh, it gave me a key. Okay. Great. Man, this really helps. You know what's great? I don't even have eyes, so how is this helmet helping me? I can't even see. How about we just get rid of all y'all? Yes, this is the best key. For this floor, specifically. And then I'm back to being broke and keyless. Hi. Hi. You guys are cute. Yep. I'm gonna need you all to die. These items are terrible, though. I can see secret rooms, which is kind of useful. And I can shoot diagonals. We're doing great. Look at all this money I have to spend in here to buy all the stuff. Okay. Moving on. You know what? You know what? We're getting a key. I have one more bomb to blow open the secret room. I was well, that wasn't useful. I was half expecting to, completely, like, whiff it and kick the key. Or, kick the key. Kick the bomb and then just waste the last bomb. I'm such a klutz. I'm either the best gamer you will ever see, or I'm going to die to falling to death. And that there is no in between. Either I'm gonna die in the stupidest, most avoidable ways possible, or I'm gonna do amazing. Well, we need that. I don't think going into the devil room's gonna help us much here. Mistakes were made! I was really hoping for a chest with some black hearts in it, but no. No. I was really hoping that there was no items, and it was just all those hearts on the floor. A couple black hearts would have been really useful, since we weren't doing great. Azazel? Eden? Wonder what we're gonna get. We got swooshy hair. Oh, that's it. There we go. Now, I can't remember. I don't remember. Does Eden lose his items when he's hit? Or is that tainted Eden? Or both of them? It's been a while. Burnt penny. Well, this is going to be useful, at least for a few floors. Drugs. Yes! Doing drugs are good. Well, you're long. You're a long boy. Why don't we just go and just get all of you at once? There we go. There we go. Coming along great. Well, I can now decapitate myself at will. It comes back. It's fine. I have a pill problem. I don't care. Like, I will take all of the pills. All of them. I don't care. I mean, can they hurt you? Yes, but they can also make you better. They can also mess up your run. Or save it. I didn't even see that he's shot. Oh, that answers my question. I get to keep my laser. You guys cannot fight against my curly hair. Ignore the clothes hanger. But my hair is too swooshy for you. This is such a, like, potentially good run. No, I don't like that one. Oh, yeah. It is so, this is such a potentially good run. There's so much potential. I'm gonna need... They're molesting me! Let me go! I am loving this run. This is a lot of fun. The last run was so mean to me, and this one is being at least kind. I don't care if something bad happens. Like, I get to have fun now. I would say that's the best thing about Isaac. You never know what's gonna happen. Like, you can get the best items one run, and then the next, like, 7, you won't get anything. Or you'll get one of your favorite items in, like, your first room, and then get nothing else. Okay, I mean, I played enough. The other day, off stream, when I was playing, I ended up killing Hush. I don't remember what character is on. I ended up killing Hush in hard mode using pretty much just pay to win. And it was hilarious. I had a bunch of... I'm gonna ignore that. And I completely forgot about the item. Well, at least it was just bombs and evil up, but I would rather be a holy child this run. So, I mean, I guess, it's not that bad. Yeah, but I killed Hush with, like, pay to win, and then, like, most of my hearts were, all gold hearts, so it just kept making more money for me to kill him with. It was fun. He's my biggest fan. Nice to know I have a fan. Well, this room's gonna be a lot easier than normal. Don't mind my laser, it's toxic. It's a rave laser. I bring the party no matter where I go. I'm gonna need you guys to stop what you're doing. I need some damage up. It's consistent, but not great. Come on. It's time for you to go away now. We gotta check out what's in here. Don't worry, guy. I got you covered with keys. Yeah, maybe I should sit there with a sign. Maybe... Thank you, love. I know you're my biggest fan. This might be the end. They're kinda cornering me like velociraptors. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Don't ruin my good thing! You sit over there and think about what you've done. I want to save the chariot for the boss. Oh, these things are going to take forever. Oh, that was actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. Remember that thing where I said I would die to the stupidest things? This is my bane of my existence. Things like this. Okay, we made it. Come here, give me a hug. There we go, in an angel room. Range up, because my range really needed a boost. Well. We could solve a problem all at once. Let's do it. Why fight one angel when you could fight both of them? Is this a bad idea? Probably. Ow. That's one down. Die. I got your key. What you gonna do about it, huh? Your brother's dead. I don't remember your attack pattern, so I'm scared of you, so I'm just gonna take my time. What are you getting down there? Whatever it is, I think it's dead. Come here. Well, that went a lot better than I expected. Oh, looks like we're gonna go down and fight Mega Satan. If we make it that far. I'm just like, I would say 2-3 items away from decent items to combine with this away from being able to pull it off. It could be Justice. I meant to do that. You're solving my problems. Okay. We're doing pretty good. I hate these buttons. I used a big fan to block them. Just to make sure I don't take a lot of damage. Or I can just completely whiff it. That works too. Dodges 2 angels, gets hit by stationary object. Sounds like me. And if any of you check out any future streams, you're going to see that in other games too. If the least likely it is to hurt me is the most likely cause of my death. Especially ledges. I've fallen off so many cliffs in games. Cliffs that I were aware were there as well. See, all pills are great. I don't need luck. I can just keep pushing them back, quite literally. Okay. What's the item room? Really hoping for like a planetarium again. That would be fun. I momentarily forgot you were homing. Just stood there. I don't think we got the item room on this floor. No, it's somewhere. More drugs. I've trapped myself. I actually didn't fall to death too much in Elden Ring. I had the horse to double jump and save me a lot. Elden Ring was a lot of fun. I would say my favorite by far still is Bloodborne. It just hasn't been... It hasn't been, like, satiated yet. There hasn't been anything that has, like, filled the void that Bloodborne left all those years ago. I don't know, I pretty much play as many of the Souls-likes as I can, because I just really enjoy it. I know when I was a lot younger, I was afraid that I wasn't good enough to play them, and one day I just decided that it would be a good idea to pick it up. And I've loved it ever since. My first one was actually Bloodborne, and then D3 backwards until D1 remastered, and then I can take this. and then Sekiro, and then just pretty much all the other odds and ends that have come out. Get another shot. Stop eating all my money! Stop it! I'm determined! Melania is the one boss. How did I miss you, sweetheart? Come here. I'm a mother now. Hi, kitty. What are you doing? Besides destroying my model, like usual. Gonna go lay down, Grandma. And if any of you are interested in the things that keep interrupting my stream, that would be on my old Twitter. I hate that it's called X now. We do have a page, and I do have some pictures of the cute kitties on there. Now we must open all the poops. I don't know why I didn't use it yet. I was just like holding on to it. It's like I picked it up for like a special day when I could use it at any time. I picked it up and already forgot about it. Oh, look at that amazing item. To match my other amazing active item. I hate this thing. Whee! I mean, it helps when you have some more. I hate when it's by itself, though. Yeah, I completely forgot I had that. Thanks for reminding me. I had picked it up, made a comment about it, and just put it away for later. How much later? Probably indefinitely. I'm a bit of a spaz sometimes. Okay. Now we can finally make it back here and see what we're facing. The wretched. Eat my homing. I didn't realize the goop tracked. That was awesome. Why do I keep getting range and range up? It's not gonna help me. It's not like I'm struggling with range. There hasn't been something I couldn't hit from across the room yet. I mean, don't worry guys, it'll reach. Excuse me? Okay. I mean, I love the acid with it, it's great. The acid laser is so much fun. I didn't even see there was little guys in here. Okay. Bats. I'm gonna need you guys to give me some space. I need to think. I understand that my curl in my hair has its own gravitational field, but you guys just really gotta fight through it. Well, it's something. When I said my hair had its own gravitational field, I didn't mean it. Apparently now I do. Go away. Oh no, oh my bad range. Good thing I have all this range up. Yeah, we're pretty broke. We're pretty broke. And with how bad our key luck has been tonight, I think I'm just gonna hold on to it. Okay, all the way back this way. Nice job. Mother was so tough, so great job. I actually haven't beaten her in hard mode yet on any character. I don't want to go through it yet again. If I get back in the game, which I probably will now that I'm planning on streaming it a bit more, I'll do some runs just specifically to take her down, because I think a couple of characters, I think Bethany and Azazel are just missing hard mode the Beast and hard mode Mother, and I hate her. She's hard and even in normal mode compared to hard mode bosses. She's rough. Yeah, and even with all that, she like, even with all of those amazing items, it's still hard to beat her. Like, I know I beat her, like, on normal mode with, like, triple homing brimstone, and it just... Well, at least we don't gotta worry about keys this time. I want this coin, and it's going to be the death of me. Spin! But she's just so difficult. And the beast, I always get so close. I don't know why. I just get so close and then, like, get killed by a stalactite. Every goddamn time. Yeah, you guys just sit together. I mean, the magnetizing tears are actually doing something with this acid. Don't give me angel rooms or nothing. I got everything right. Yeah. Yeah, the mausoleum's pretty rough. Like, not too many things scare me down there, except for, like, the enemies with the whips are just terrifying. Like, they seem like they have, like, the weakest range ever, and then they get up to you and just start beating you, and they can take 3 or 4 hearts in no time. Ow. There's so much green, I didn't see the brain coming. Well, I mean... No, you give me my poop back. Huh. I didn't see that there. Could have taken that before I opened the chest. There's so much green, so that Bob's brain, it was just invisible to me. Yeah, I mean, I literally just went and I didn't even focus on the beast. I just went to unlock all the Tank 2 characters. Just because I wanted them all. Okay. I don't... Oh, I did grab the Fool card. Okay. Couldn't remember. Wow. Leprosy. Ow. 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 Oh yeah, look at all these batteries we can use to spin. I never remember to use it. I'm not a big fan of it. Ow! There's some, like, health around here. Ugh. I think it would be best for me to go look around. Of course the pills have been killing me. I think this room might be it. I need some health bad. I was pretty decent until I took the bad trip, and things were not good. Like, the damage and everything is decent. At least with the magnetizing tears. Well, I mean... I can't remember what these are. Hold on. I can never remember the dice rooms. Give me a second. One is rerolls all your items and does not change trinkets place. Okay. You know what? You know what? We're having fun. Why not? Now, what do I got here? Well, things got a hell of a lot better. Besides my health, that's still garbage. Hold on. We're a little bit better now. Things got a hell of a lot more crazy. We need that. I suppose we could use some money here. Come on. Need some health. Okay, fine, I'm just gonna hold it there. Don't spit any flies or nothing at me. We're gonna be here a while. It's worth it, though. We got a lot of stuff. Yeah, so far I have gotten... We got a couple of flies. Come on. I needed health, not flies. I mean, they're gonna keep me alive. That almost hit me. Guys, look, there's a shop right here that I definitely could have looked in. Okay, there's no health. I got so distracted by the heart in the machine. Yeah, but I spent most of the time with... Oops, the wrong button. Time with Snowy working on unlocking all of the characters. We just wanted them all. Now, I would say for me, the most annoying character to unlock was the Forgotten. The Forgotten was such a pain to get. Like, even in, like, I did it in normal mode, just because it was annoying me so much to try to get. Get away from me. Ow! The damage is not huge. We could definitely use, could have used some more damage, but the last build wasn't really gonna help too much either. It's working though. That's the best part though. Right. Most of it's coming from my electricity though. Come on. We're close. Okay. That was rough. It's so hard to get a new build halfway through. Okay. Let's take the Polaroid and go... We'll just keep going down. Okay. Yeah, we're so dead, by the way. No way. I need you in my life. Come here. Yeah, I think the only thing, like, I've played most of the characters in the game. There's a couple of them that we've played today that I haven't played much of. Or if there's a lot of it done, that means Snowy did it. Since I just let her use my PC and play on it. So there's a couple of characters that are really done that I've just never played before. At least it's being nice with health. No. To this point, I'm still not entirely certain everything I have here. I mean, Tech X is great. We could definitely use a tad bit more damage in this build. Just a tad. It's like doing what it needs. There's a lot of health down here. I'm not complaining. Well, that ended that issue. I walked in and I knew I was dead. At least I can hit both of them. Range is still not an issue. Okay, we can take that, and there's a bunch of health up here yet. We'll take this one first. My brain was failing to calculate where the... Man, I could use... I'm gonna go clear another room and just see hopefully not get hit. I didn't get hit. That's good. We have the Satanic Bible. Might as well use it. Let me take a look at here. No. I was hoping for like a lucky soul heart or something. I mean, we got decent, we got pretty good items, as well as some okay damage. We got a lot of projectile protection, which is great. I just gotta stop running into things. But I mean, like, good damage, it's a good build. I'm kind of happy I cashed it in. My brain is failing to remember what this is. Like, very majorly. Hold on. Anytime a devil or angel room door opens after a boss, the other will spawn as well. Okay. I mean, we have... Why not? Might as well. We're gonna get a heart back anyway. Okay. Oh, do we take a look-see in here? Wow, these chests were cheapskates. Well, we have the sun. That was worth it. Go away. Ah! I don't know what to do there. They just came at me. Back up. Back up. Well, that's not gonna help me much down here. See, like, I like how far you come in this game. Like, I remember, like, I think it was almost last year already when I actually picked up Binding of Isaac. And I remember playing in normal mode and thinking that, like, Mom's Heart was, like, the hardest thing ever. And when it was, like, so exciting to beat her. Can I, like, wiggle worm through this? Wait. Oh, I'm committed.
Soul of Bethany.
How dare you? I need my wisps. They're my babies. I love them more than life itself. I need them in my life. That's why I play Bethany, just for the wisp. They're cute. They make me happy. During the, like, I do have a background for talk segments as well. I'll have to show you guys sometime. But definitely when we get more of a community built up, I have a background for me to sit on a pedestal and display chat. And we have, like, a lot of wisps in the background, so I love wisps. They make me happy. Yeah, but you should definitely check out some of the artwork that was posted of the model on the About page, as well as any that come out later that will be done. There's currently some upgrades to the model being made. They should be done probably by next week, which will give me a little bit more attitude. Like some more tail movement and ear movement, things like that, that'll help me stay active. So unlike other VTuber models, I don't have as much tracking, like even in the eyes. Like, we tried doing eyes, we actually took it out because I'm looking down, so looking out just looks weird. It's just how I wanted the model. So we have our psychic eyes and things like that, but there's not as much to do. So if we can make it so it's a little bit more active, so I don't have to, like, break my neck to move the model. It would make it a lot easier, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't generally sit and rock back and forth a lot when I game, especially when it's intense. So in order to make it a little bit better, we're going to be adding some upgrades to it. Yeah, my model is made by my friend who's a professional animator. So she worked with me to make the perfect model, and I'm very happy about that. That she does a lot of fun artwork and things with the character. At least we have the sun for this fight as well, in case we actually get it. Like no way we're losing this one. Glitch, baby. We are holy children. Ooh. This is gonna be fun. Infinite keys. Oh, you're a bitch. Of course you had to stop early. You too? Yeah, I hunch over a bit too. So, like, I actually got done moving the mic, so if there's any adjustments that need to be done, like that... What did I bring? I got the Polaroid. Might as well keep going. Because I'm still working on it, but I had an issue of how I was sitting before the mic was set up like this. That if I would move too far to the left, my head would stop tracking, and then I would just, like, glitch out like that. So, if you watch any of the old content, you'll notice it. It'll just, like, most of the time when I rewatched it, I was more fixated on the actual gameplay, of course. But there'd be a couple times when I look at the model when something, like, important would be happening, especially in Phasmo, and I'd just be, like, cracked over like this, not moving, because I was hiding behind the mic, trying not to talk, because I talk, I do open mic in Phasmo. So the ghost can always hear me, and I think it's just more fun that way. So I'll just sit there quietly in the corner, not moving, and we're just going to try to make that a little easier on me. But otherwise, I love the model. It's great. It's exactly what I wanted. Aw. I wanted to play that. I forgot that I had the cross bombs. I mean, I don't really think we need that anymore. I forgot they extended their necks. I'm happy I moved. Bad ghost. Yeah, but I haven't actually played, like, any of Eden, really. So, I mean, we're doing pretty decent with them. I don't know, I really like Bethany, Azazel, the Forgotten. Are probably my favorites. Like, Azazel's, like, good and a lot easier to play besides its HP, since he starts with all that damage, but I still like him. I like a lot of the characters that don't have a lot of HP. I prefer the Soul Hearts. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I hate myself. Maybe I want to make myself suffer and not be able to pick up all the health. I mean, that's why we play the Souls series, right? To suffer. Yeah. Bloodborne was a rough first game for the series. I remember that, like, when I actually started Bloodborne the first time, I quit because I got to Father Gascoigne and he just took me and destroyed me. He just ate me the first time, and I just kept brutally beating me over and over again. I quit. And then one of the people I went to school with, I overheard them talking about how good of a game it was, and I decided to go back and try it again. And powered through, and actually learned how to visceral attack that time. And it's great. Then there's Snowy. I took her through Bloodborne, and her visceral attacking is insane. She's got, like, almost 100% accuracy on it. When I asked her, like, how do you know how to do that? She's like, oh, I play Spyro, so it's just the same thing, memorizing attacks. I'm like, it doesn't work like that. You can't just play Spyro and then be amazing at Bloodborne. That's not how it works. It's crazy. You guys will get to see what she's like. She's a crackhead. And then she wins video games in the like most like unmeta way possible. You guys will get to see how she plays Isaac. Like she'll like get the tower with like Magdalene and then just keep running into people and blowing them up. Like the tower cards and things like that. We're doing good on this run. Now. Well, I don't like those. I mean, that's something. I mean, that's something too. I guess we could definitely run around a bit. I don't think we're ready for Mega Satan. If we even make it that far. I don't know, I love her. And she beats things, she makes hard things look easy for no reason. I wish I could see my health on this floor. That would make me happy. And I would say the... Exactly, Bo Fury. Exactly, we love that one. That is literally the definition of her. Literally, like, when we watch it, it is almost like I am... Like, my personality is so much like, I believe Sarah. It's been a while. The merciless PvP monster. I'm that one, and then she is definitely Maple. I would say one of my favorite scenes from anime is actually, like, when she gets the ability to, make syrup fly. And then she just goes over to a crowd of monsters and then starts raining acid from the sky. Like, that's almost exactly how my wife is. It's great. But we don't go out and do, like, adult things very often. We like to stay, instead of going out and drinking or, like, you know, doing things, we just stay at home and play games and watch anime. It's a good life. And if you guys haven't seen Bo Fury, if you like anime, it is quite a fun one. It's not serious at all. Not even a little bit. And it's just so lighthearted while still being entertaining. Like, it's not a 10 out of 10 anime by any means, but it is definitely something that if you need, like, some good cheering up, it will make you happy. I know, I actually just got done watching Steins Gate myself, and that was pretty good. Yeah, it's a very, like, it's just your classic video game one, but it's Bo Fury. I think it's with an I is the shorthand, but it's like, I don't want to get hurt, so I max out my defense, and it's just hilarious. It's definitely not like a... You watch it for the comedy, not like a real, like, heart-wrenching story. But I just got done with Steins Gate, and that one was fun. I don't think I've ever watched an anime that I understood less until the end. Like for so long, you're like, you got a time machine microwave. You got Dr. Pepper and a crazy scientist, and that's all you get for, like, most of it. And then you just really try to explain it to someone that wouldn't know anything about it. It's impossible. Time machine, microwave, Dr. Pepper, and sassy mad scientist. A lot of intellectual conversation. It is good, though. It is good. If you watch it and you're confused, you're doing the right thing. It all makes sense at the end, and I figured it was that way, and I just kept watching for it, but until like halfway through, it's very hard to follow what's going on. Then you finish and it's like, that was a really great show. Ow, it touched me. I'm offended. Yeah, but I don't know, I've taken a lot of stab at a lot of anime. Some of them are good, some of them bad. Definitely use a little bit more, like, stuff. I don't know what I'm at, but I feel like I took a lot of hits there. Well, I'm gonna leave that there. That rarely works out for me. Rarely. I'm here. Enjoy my bulbous orbs. You know, I kind of got like just really centered in on talking and then just completely forgot that I've been actually doing hard things. I feel like that's how streaming is gonna work a lot for me. Like, as long as I'm like not paying attention, like things are gonna go well. So I have this thing I do where I'm fairly decent at games, so I tend to like not try at them. Ow. I tend to not try at them just to kind of make them a little bit more fun. I mean, it's not like I said earlier, it's not like I have a lot to do, so I just play a lot of games. That's why I wanted to do the streaming thing. I'm like, I'm doing it anyway, might as well record it. Make a fun model. But I tend to like limit myself, like put limiters on myself to keep me from getting stressed out. But then like when I don't pay attention, I just start doing insanely well. And it's like, oh, we gotta rein it back in a bit. It's not so bad at like single player games, but man, Mega Fatties, can you calm down? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Save the sucking for a different time. Not right now. Suck on your own time. I don't judge. But if anybody watches any more streams besides this one, you'll see it. You'll see it exactly when it slips out. Like, oops, I got bloodthirsty again. That would be what the carnage in the Kitsune is. It's there for a reason. I wish I could see my health. That would make life good. I don't know. I am taking a lot of hits here. The homing ones are getting me. Come on, just keep stacking them with the shrooms. You like those shrooms, right? Fungi for a fun guy, you know? Uh-huh. No? No? You're gonna still kill me? Okay, we can be friends. Back this way. Yeah, like, that's why I don't try in Rainbow, because it makes me feel bad, and then people send me hate mail, and then it's like, I stressed people out, and I don't want to stress people out, because I'm nice. And bloodthirsty, but nice. Also, no way this is gonna work. We got plenty of other bosses done. Come on. Just keep stacking them up. Man, the spores are really doing some work. They are really taking this curl to the next plane. This nice hair swirl. Come on. I honestly didn't expect this run to go this well. Why have you slowed me, Death? Why? Why have you done this? Well, you're gone now. The horse is still running around. You've been a nice friend. You want to stay and help me fight Satan? We can do it together. You and me. I don't know. I would say, like, one of the things that has made me suffer in video games the most was Melania. I don't know why. I just could not, like, normally I'm pretty good with attack patterns and stuff, but I just could not get her down. Oh, why am I still attacking when I just completely forgot about you, little buddy? I like how he just sits there and is there. Oh, okay, I'm done now. It's time to watch. At least these aren't a pain with Tech X. I can just shoot them and take out a bunch of them at once, and I don't have to be very accurate. Very accurate. I'm still missing them. Okay, we still got the angels. Ow. This blood trail's got me. That's it. That's it. That was still good. We still unlocked quite a bit of stuff. Oh god, look at this complete Chad haircut we got going on. This complete baller. Okay. Yeah, the waterfowl dance was rough. As soon as I made it to her second stage, like, I actually wiped her pretty quick. Okay. It's 10:30. I would say we got enough time for one run. Let's see what we get. I ran the stream a little late today. Or started a little late after some technical issues. I updated my OBS software and it just kind of messed everything up and I didn't know. No. No. No, I can't. I want the run to last longer than 3 seconds, thank you. I cannot, Judas. I don't know why. I just can't. Okay, Lazarus he's something. It's not the lost, that's for sure. Drugs, balls of steel. That's exactly my point. I dodged all of that stuff, and then immediately run into this fucking thing. Immediately. That is exactly the description of how I play games. The harder it gets, the better I get, and then the easy stuff, like after everything I dodged, these things will still mess me up. A singular enemy in a corner will still kill me. Oh, don't gotta worry about keys. Not that there's a lot of things locked. Ooh, ooh, oh god, oh god. Back away, back away. Leave me be, leave me. What have I done to you to deserve this? Come here, come here. Okay, Liberty Cap. Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. We actually got some money. I want to go check out the store. I saw. Oh, it's up there. I was so confused. Oh, I forgot I had balls of steel. They can't hurt me. My balls are too strong for them. Okay. Yeah, but thank you for coming. As always. You're a great mod. I love you. Okay. Might as well take this. And this. No, the mods are great. Crazy is actually, McNugget is actually my, he's my younger brother. But he does great. He tells me what to play and when. So he wanted to see some Binding of Isaac tonight, so that's what we're doing. Yeah. You guys are kind of like trapping me in here, and I don't like it. Well, I mean, it was a good choice. We'll definitely be playing more Binding on Thursday and Friday. And tomorrow will be more Hollow Knight. I'll probably try to knock out Hollow Knight. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I feel like I'm going through it at a fairly decent speed. So it might be another 2 weeks, 2 days next week, and then I want to see how far I am. But I still gotta. Would you get back up? Where are you going? Come back here. Come back. Ew, okay, not like that. I think I preferred when you were running. But I don't know how long it's going to take. If it starts taking too long, I'm going to definitely substitute in some other games, and we'll definitely maybe have like 1 day a week of Hollow Knight until it's finished. Okay, would you get your ass back here? Come here. Okay, I'll take more range. Okay, let's get down here. But I don't know how long it's going to take me. But for the next at least 2 weeks, I plan on playing some Hollow Knight and Binding of Isaac because I want to get some decent playlists made up on YouTube so you can at least watch one theme before I do other things. I don't know, I might do more Dead by Daylight. I did that on the debut. There's a couple of errors for my first stream, so I definitely need to cut it down. But Phasma was fun. Uh-oh. And I don't mean that just because it was on the screen. Not a big fan of this item. I mean, it's definitely, useful. It's just kind of a pain to use and can definitely hit you sometimes. Thank you. It is the same name on YouTube. I do believe, unless they are not working properly, there should be a link on the channel. But it's the same name on there. I'm going to be doing some stuff on... Ow. I'm going to be doing some stuff on TikTok. I just haven't gotten it edited out yet. As well, and I do post all of the game schedules on old Twitter. I will never really call it X. I hate X. It's just, it's so hard to work into a sentence. Go check out my X. Post it on my X. Go look at it. It's so weird. Curse of the Blind. Okay, I have to appreciate the Isaac humor. Way to stay on track. It's great. Yeah, so you'll definitely notice some stuff in those videos of what I have already talked about. Oh, you're so small. It's not something you wanted to hear, but it's true in your case. But we're definitely working on getting all the kinks worked out. I would say mostly it's just been me moving my mic around the desk to try to find the sweet spot where all my... I'm about to blow up. Sweet spot where all my face tracking works properly. Because of course I don't have a lot of experience with VTubing yet. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying myself. But thank you all for staying. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. It's nice to have some more people to talk to. For sure. See, this is the room I was looking for that other time I came in here. Hoping that I could get some health. Yeah, but definitely go check out the other stuff. It's got all the past streams on it. There's a couple I took down that were just a mess that I want to edit down into just some fun moments. Like today we had the issue of I didn't notice that my OBS had turned off my game sound. And apparently if I put my controller too close to my microphone, it starts picking up the feedback. So there's been a couple of issues. But I'll definitely get the Hollow Knight video probably posted. I was thinking honestly tonight. I think the first 2 minutes of Hollow Knight doesn't have any sound. In the background, it's just me talking. But then we fixed it and the rest of the video is great. Well, it's not like this is going to hurt me. Satanic Bible, Book of Shadows, and the Bible. Well, I'm going to take Satanic. I mean, you gotta pay health, but you get it. Plus we have Bookworm now. Potentially good. Oh yes, gather around for me, children. Let me see. Okay, we have a key, at least. Probably something good. Oh, it's something. I feel like this is good when combined with some other things. Yeah, but definitely feel free to come back. If you notice anything wrong with anything, I'm pretty chill about it. I definitely want you guys to have the best experience. So just let me know. Any questions or anything are always appreciated, because I want to improve the content, not make it worse, of course. Huh. That's a room. I don't know if I've ever seen that. There's plenty of rooms I've seen before. But I don't know if I've seen that one. And you're like less dangerous Ipecac. Like the range is a little extreme if I don't hit him though. Okay. Otherwise, like, this is going pretty good, honestly. We'll see what we get. Chubb isn't bad. It's not bad. Sometimes he can have an attitude problem. But we got bombs for him to choke on. The uh-oh bombs. Just like that. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Honestly, uh-oh has actually been pretty useful. I'm gonna take this. Wow, Spectral Tears. I mean, definitely not bad. Why did I come in here? I can't see any of that. I'm not gonna gamble. I'm not gonna gamble my life away on something I can't see. If I get homing, all the little ones will track? Okay, that's amazing. There's not a lot that provides homing. I mean, if we get the bent spoon... I mean, if we get Sacred Heart, of course, like, things would be amazing. Can I borrow your Ipecac? Like, I know it's dangerous to me, but it's also fun. I was really hoping to get some, like, Dr. Fetus or Epic Fetus tonight. I enjoyed them both. Now I'm a vampire. I look rough, by the way. I look rough. I'm a semi-dead baby. I don't really like either of them. Almost ran right into him. I could go check this out. I don't need to skip it. But there is drugs, though. We didn't need to know where we were anyway. Ow. Well, it's useful. Why did I pick you up? I knew what you were. Give me my mushroom back. Back up. Back up. At least we have some spare health over there. But I'll finish this run up, and then I'll call it a stream. Okay. Honestly, I'm enjoying these. A lot of times I get them really early, and then I die really early, so I haven't actually gotten a lot of experience with what they do later. If I'd have to say my favorite item is probably... Jacob's Ladder. I really like Jacob's Ladder. It's a lot of fun, especially when you combine it with, like, Brimstone, which is another one of my favorites. A really fun cheese one that I've had happen before is getting the Gnawed Leaf with, Brimstone, and then it's like the, controlled tears. So you can just sit there with the laser around and it just constantly damages things. Well, this kind of worth it. Yeah, a lot of magic cards would definitely help with the boss fights. The magician cards. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it. See? More bombs in a bag. Well, we're topped off now. I mean, we got some nice damage and all sorts of stuff going on here. But I could definitely see, like, homing tiers on this. Definitely. I thought you were splitting, not shooting things. See, like, I hate that, like, the death animation is the same as, like, the laser. Like, I mean, I guess you should just always assume that they're gonna laser you. Oh, yeah. Bloodlust. Is there anything for me now this time, Satan? Oh, yes. I don't know what it does with... I don't think... Fuck it. Give it to me. Okay, that is amazing. That's fun. We don't have any health, but I don't care. This is a fun one. I've never gotten this combo before. This... Huh. Did that do anything? Probably not. I didn't know if it counted as a bomb or not, technically. I mean, that room was worth it. Okay, that's cracked. That's fine. Plus I have, like... Oh, yeah. Plus we have the bookworm, so we shoot 2 of them occasionally. I have stared in the face of the devil, and he has given me a handshake. Okay, I missed. I don't know why I tried to pick that up. I'm not hurt, nor can I have it. Ow. We do have the Satanic Bible as well. Oh, what a spread on that one. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we gotta take more damage. This run is being quite nice to us this time. Ow. I was distracted and didn't see him firing. Well, you guys are going to be semi-annoying. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to get a perfect shot in. Man, I wish I could pick those up. I honestly, I really don't feel like it. I meant to do that. Don't worry. Gulp. Can I get balls of steel, please?
Luck up. Tears down.
Whatever, my tears are fine without you. Well, I am not paying my entire soul for a cube of meat. You know, it's not worth it. Everything I have for a cube of meat. I don't think so. We don't need items, we're fine. Okay. I mean, we're not getting any value from the vampirism, unfortunately. Can you shoot the right way? Thank you. Look at all this health I could have had if I hadn't joined the devil. I think God's taunting me. But did he give me all this power? No, he didn't. What a shot. I like how sometimes it just does great and sometimes it does nothing. Now, I could really get some, like, homing would be a blast now. Just be able to lob him in there, let him chase him down. It's something. I barely saw that rock. Hey, we got some health now. Yeah, the devil's really being useful. I don't need the key that bad. That thing was coming from my soul. Well, you guys can suffer in there. I ain't giving none of my stuff up. I don't need anything from you. Okay, these. Oh, or it's just going to do a perfect cross-room tracking. Just saved my life again. I love this thing. It's great. Whoops. You need to aim a little closer there, bud. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's get over here. Now, I see what you mean. This thing is awesome. I'd take this again. For sure. Okay, you need to get your ass over here. We got the health, we got the firepower. I was kind of screwed there. Just gotta keep worshiping the devil and everything will be okay. It costs us our life to do things, but that's fine. Hello, Mom. Now, I feel like they're gonna be strong as shit in here. They can hit everything. Yep, that's awesome. You know what? You know what? I'll take the Polaroid just because I like going that direction. What do we got in here? What do we got? Yum heart. Just that stuff? I mean, I don't think I have it done. Can I see it in here? What we have? Oh, we have nothing done. Nothing. You know what? This is a good opportunity to give it a shot. Like, there's some characters that we've just played so much, and then others that we have not touched at all. This is probably the best run of Lazarus I've ever had. But this is a good opportunity to take out Boss Rush. I see those little sides. I didn't see that one. Die. Die. Okay. That's one out of the way. We have the Satanic Bible, so we can still get some decent heals. I mean, the item's not terrible. I wish there was a couple more options in here. But I mean, we're down here. We might as well take it out. Oh, God. Can't believe that one hit it. Man, when the bookworm kicks in with this, it's amazing. Just keep spamming the health. Plus, I mean, it's extra damage. Just keep firing them off. Eye peek. Nice eyes. At least you're not below. I hate that boss with a passion, a writhing one. But I mean, like, so far, we are destroying it. I need to find the little horn, wherever the hell he's going off to. My dude, where are you? Where'd you go? I'm gonna just keep shooting until it hits you. There you are. I mean, so far, we are just destroying it. Almost got me there, but you didn't. Of course, the blast didn't go the right way. Oh, they did that time. Hate the spikes in the roof. In the middle is just annoying. Get back here. I know you saw what happened to all the other ones. Get back here! Bombs, hit him! I know you saw what happened to all the other bosses before you, but stand and fight like a man. Not you. You get out of here. I just need them to go the right way. And, like, sometimes, like, the spread is just incredible. We've gotten some good stuff today, honestly. Like, there's been some pretty good runs. Specifically, this one is amazing. But, I mean, we took a good bite out of Eden as well. Out of a couple of his stuff. None of them were particularly hard bosses, but there we go. That's awesome. Yeah, the Satanic Bible was awesome in there. We destroyed him. Now this might be even more fun. But I mean, that was boss rush. I mean, that was barely anything. I mean, this is the run that things are gonna happen. But like nothing was worth boss rush for, but I just wanted to get the clear. Oh god! I might have ruined it. I don't know how I felt about that. I meant to do that too, don't worry. I just know things. It's my psychic abilities as Kitsune Fox, I know everything. Okay, so okay, I get it. So if I hit... Never mind, I take it back. This is gonna be fine. I'll save it. I'll save it. I didn't realize that they were going to... They only stick on occasionally. Okay. I don't know, this run is awesome. Okay, you need to stop now. Now, if we could actually, you know, get some real hearts, then we could have some vampirism as well, and that would be amazing. Oh, there's the boss, too. Man, it's been real nice to me this time. Skolix. You're fucked, my guy. Yep. Yeah, no, I don't need that. What do you got for me today, Satan? What a shot. Well, I'm not cooking up jello. I mean, this is something. It'll help. This run's amazing. It's so good. Now, I'm just gonna skip all this. I hate the uterine levels. I'd rather be in the mausoleum. I don't know why. Mausoleum sucks, and I'd still rather be there. It's just the enemies here, for some reason, just massively mess with me. Ow. Do you know what? You know what? Fuck it. We're going in. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go say hi to the Hush. I don't see a better run to do it on. Okay, let's open everything up. I mean, we're evil this time. Ow, God! I didn't see it. We got a good chance. I mean, we really blew through everything. That's not gonna help me. Why did I pick that up? Not like any of this is really gonna help. Might as well. I mean, it helps sometimes. I mean, it's not wrong. I guess prize bombs. None of that's really gonna... Yeah, at least I can throw bombs at him then if I need to. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take my luck at you. Oh, wow. We can see everything. What are the chances that this is something good? It was not. Yeah, might as well. Might as well put it in. Well, let's go give this a shot. I killed him the other day with the friggin' pay to win. I'm sure I can kill him with this. He is covered in everything. How much damage do I do exactly here? Holy shit, that is a lot. Chew you up and spit you out. The amount of damage we're putting out on this guy is insane. Come on. If we could just have some faster fire rate, I mean, I feel like he'd already be dead. It just takes so long to fire. Oh, I can't see anything, and I couldn't see anything there for a second. Come on out. Don't be shy. I know you're scared. We all get scared sometimes. Sometimes when the little things pop, it's really hard to see. There's just so much movement. Ow. This run is insane. This run is insane. This is awesome. Oh, Delirium! We're gonna come say hi. Might as well go for the big shots this round. It'd be a waste on anybody else. Okay, let's take a look-see. There's a bunch of stuff up to the right. But we gotta go to the left first. Yeah, to the left. Okay, might as well work up there. There's the secret room up there. Start with the big room. This run's awesome. Yay! I love their little noise. They're just like they're just so happy to be here. I don't know what we're missing here, but we're missing something can take this to the next level. 4.5 volt. Yeah, that would definitely be awesome. Ow. I wonder if Jacob's ladder would how Jacob's ladder would interact with this. I wonder if it would arc between if all the lasers would get tracking. Possibly. They would all get the little zapping. Now I'm really hoping that we find him last, because I'd love to. I would love to get some more items in here. So we're gonna hope this is not him. Aw, you're dead. What happened? Okay, if I can... The true challenge, hitting this little fucker. Okay, we at least get one boss. Hey, you like my stickies? They're nice. Oh, that's gonna definitely help. Plus some more health. This run's crazy. This is so much fun. I didn't think the run was gonna turn out like this. Okay. How did you dodge that? Oh, now you're done. It's just a matter of time. I hate these things, but I'm not really scared of them this run. Okay, good. See if we can just keep getting the non-delirium ones just for a little bit. We needed more damage, of course. More damage is always necessary. Oh, I have to go this way to go all the way down there. Oops. That's not the right button. Man, I'm chewing up these bosses. I love that it just sticks to them. That is so much fun. Get him. Now, one of the most fun things I've done is Bethany with an eraser. Ow. Bethany with an eraser is a lot of fun because all of her wisps also erase things from the game. And another one is Bethany with the broken unicorn horn. Is also fun because she can just spam it and then always have the unicorn effect, the temporary badass, and it's just amazing. Ooh, left. Okay, still good, still good. I'm just missing something. I mean, not that all these items that I've gotten down here have been awesome. No. My greatest enemy, a spider. Oh, I mean, that's not really gonna help. Bloat. Here, Bloat. I got a lot of past frustrations about you to take out. I don't remember what this is. This is vexing me. Spiders are awful. Now hold on, this thing is vexing me. Okay, that's not gonna help me at all. Nope, sorry. It cut out for a second when I switched over. Okay, let's go back up. I hate spiders, they're just sporadic. It's not like they're hard, or like they have a lot of health, they're just sporadic. Especially the big ones split into more than one are awful. Even with this. Now, if I could just get, like, the bent spoon out of one of these, like, we've won at life. Or the 4.2 volts, like you said earlier. We have won at life. Now, so there's the one to the left or all the way down. I bet the one... I think Delirium's probably gonna be... I don't know why I tried to run away. I think Delirium's probably gonna be one of the two all the way down. Or he's this one, but it's not like we're not set up. Ow. There was just so much happening there. Really? Okay, so if you kill... Let me reread that. So if you kill... Or if you erase a boss by lowering their health to a point where Eraser will kill them, Delirium insta-dies if he transforms into that boss. That is amazing. That is awesome. It was just a lot of words. So I had to stop for a second because it looked like something that interests me. Please don't be Delirium. Fuck! We'll give you a shot. We got the damage. I don't know if I have the dodging capabilities. Why'd you have to become that right away? Ow. Where'd you go? I'm gonna just follow the lasers. Oh god, I couldn't see it. I can't see his lasers with mine. Like, this one is not the run. Like, if I die in this one, it's completely on me. It's hard to see the... It's hard to see the freaking his lasers with my lasers. Yep, this is it. It's not a damage issue, I just can't dodge. Plus, it's not like he's a easy boss. Ah, that's it. I'm gonna keep trying, though. We got the damage, now I just need to clutch it. I need to clutch or kick. Oh, why don't you suck on these a little bit more? Just keep moving. Keep moving. There, I just had to make it fucking dramatic. I had to make it dramatic. Don't worry. I actually started, as soon as I started dying, I'm like, I gotta start actually trying. I came in here too cocky. There we go. Hell of a last round to end the night on. But that's great. Awesome one. Awesome run. But I'm gonna be calling it a stream now, guys. Thank you very much for coming. I hope to see you guys again at some other time. It was great having you. Thank you all for the follows. And it's been really fun. I'm really happy we got to have such a good run at the end. Really helped. ease it up. I had to really clutch it at the end there, but we made it happen. But thank you guys all for the compliments and for staying. It means a lot to me, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Thank you very much, and you guys have a nice night.